Yo, what's up everybody? It's Nods. We're back here with another video, and today we're going to be discussing the big collection that will be coming out on Friday, June 3rd. SDS has recently released that they will be releasing the big Legends and Flashback collection on 6/3. So in this video, I want to go over some predictions on who I think it might be. I dropped the video yesterday pretty much covering what to expect when it comes to the collections and how to kind of prepare for this collection. We went off of MLB The Show 21, and that's really all we have to go off of and what we can really expect, because they haven't really released anything yet. But I imagine that there's going to be some reveals here within the next couple days during the week, maybe showing who the player is and maybe showing a couple of the sets and what you'll need just to give you an idea. But anyways, I want to go through a couple players and who I think the collection might be. So I covered this in the last video and I threw this out there. I think the collection reward might be Justin Morneau. The reason why I think this is because he's a new legend and nobody uses this card. Pretty much every new legend has a pretty good card that's pretty usable, minus Kevin Youkilis. His card kind of sucks as well, but I don't see him being the big collection. But Justin Morneau, I think, might be an option. Pretty popular player. A lot of people like this guy, and I think he'll definitely be likable as a player in MLB The Show. The good thing is, in this collection, I believe the player is going to be actually really good, and everyone's going to be using it when they unlock it. I'm 99% sure it's going to be a positional player, because obviously the live series collection was Randy Johnson, and last year the first collection reward was a pitcher. So I feel like this year they're going to be using a positional player. Next on the list here, I know he was a collection reward last year, but usually by this time of year, Ken Griffey has some kind of, low 90s, mid 90s type of cards, and they haven't released anything for Ken Griffey. This is his highest overall card, and I feel like that would be a hell of a start to the year, or like a 90. I don't know if the collection is going to be a 99 or not, but like a 98, 97 overall Ken Griffey, that would be awesome. But I can see why it wouldn't be him, because he was the collection last year, but I feel like either way, there's going to be another Ken Griffey coming out here soon. My next guess is Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Vladimir Guerrero Sr. has been available day one. This is his only card, I believe, unless he's got like a lower overall card, but this is his best card right now. Vladimir Guerrero is a huge name in MLB The Show, and whenever he gets a good card, people are determined to get him. People love using this card, and I feel like that'd be a huge selling point for SDS to make it Vladimir Guerrero Sr. So my next guess is a pitcher, but I don't think it's going to be a pitcher, but if it is, I feel like it might be Brian Wilson. He's one of the other new legends that came into this game this year, and he's actually the only closing pitcher that is a new legend this year. So it would make sense for him to get some kind of upgrade soon. He's got two cards. He's got this 81, which is his highest overall, and then he's got a 78 overall silver. Pretty much all of the other new legends that were announced have gotten some kind of upgrade. So I feel like Brian Wilson's time would be now. I would hate that would be the collection reward, but it makes sense. My next guess is going to be Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, as we all know, was a really good card in MLB The Show 21. And right now, all he has is this 82 gold card. He does not have any other cards, nothing else at all. And I feel like Babe Ruth came out a little late last year for 21. So it would make sense for them to put in a really high overall Babe Ruth early on in the year. My next guess is Curtis Granderson. Yes, he does already have a diamond, but it is a lower diamond and no one uses it ever. The reason why I might think it's Curtis Granderson, because he took a year off last season. He was not in MLB The Show 21. However, he was in 20, and I believe it was this exact card, but he was an 85 overall. And I know beginning of the year in MLB The Show 20, a lot of people used this card. A lot of people liked him. Curtis Granderson usually has a pretty good swing, and I think this would be a good welcome back. My next guess is kind of similar to the Babe Ruth card. Lou Gehrig.
What?
Lou Gehrig falls into the exact same scenario as Babe Ruth. He only has this 83 overall card. And again, last year in MLB The Show 21, he kind of released a little bit later in the year. And I think it would make sense. Obviously, they have the rights to him. He was not in the game in 20, I don't think. I could be wrong. But I think since he was a little bit released, a little bit later last year, it would make sense to get an early diamond Lou Gehrig. Next is Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson has been in MLB The Show for quite a long time. And he does have this 88 overall card, but they tend to release a low diamond or a high gold Jackie Robinson early on in the year, and then a couple months go by and then they release a really high overall Jackie Robinson. So they haven't released that high overall Jackie yet, so maybe he could be in the collection. My next one, he is not in the game, and this is wishful thinking. I'm gonna throw it out there just because I really want this to happen. And it's Derek Jeter. If you guys weren't aware of what happened before release, there was a lot of speculation that Derek Jeter was going to be the Legends cover athlete for the digital deluxe edition, I think it was. And there was a solid day and a half where everyone was like, yep, he's in the game. It's for sure. It's 100% Derek Jeter's coming to MLB The Show 22. And then it came out later that it was a hacker that made this photo or this cover of Derek Jeter, and it looked really good. It fooled me. It fooled probably 90% of the community out there. But that would just really be awesome if Derek Jeter can make an appearance in this game. Even though that just happened, I know there's things that they have to do and they have to make an agreement with him, but you know, maybe between release and now they got something done and found a way to get him in the game, and he could be the collection. That would be sick. And my last guess, I'm gonna go with Larry Walker. Larry Walker is another one of those guys, when he drops, everyone goes nuts and they get him on the team ASAP. I feel like Larry Walker would definitely sell a lot of stubs. People would be trying to get this guy quickly. His highest card is this 84 overall, I believe. He does not have a diamond yet, and I feel like he is due. So yeah, that will be my last prediction, Larry Walker. Out of my list that I just went over, my top two that I feel like it will be is Vladimir Guerrero Sr., simply because this dude is so popular in DD, and the fact that he only has an 88 overall right now is just unacceptable. No one is using this card. We need Vladdy Sr. in this game. And then second, I'm sticking with my guns here. I think it might be Justin Morneau because he's a new legend. People want this guy on the team. I do feel like it'll do well in sales for SDS if they release this. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Vladdy Guerrero Sr. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know in the comments who you think the big collection might be on June 3rd, coming up this Friday. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying to collect as many cards to get this on day one, or if you guys are invested in cards to try to capitalize on the stubs when the collection's released, because cards are going to be skyrocketing in price. So if you're trying to save up for this collection, try to buy cards now and buy them as cheap as possible, because they're going to double and they might triple in prices. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.